You got this problem? C6 Corvette, see the red light? It's blinking. Something's registering, but it will not open. Car's unlocked. After you get the two screws out, you kind of just pull this. This little piece comes off. It's a bezel. It's separate from the main part. Now what GM probably wants you to do is unplug this thing and get that part number, but I'm going to show you how to, in 5 minutes probably, fix this part. It has 6 screws that require a fairly small screwdriver. This is the size I'm going to be using. I thought I needed prep pads, alcohol pads, just because I've done a lot of contact cleaning on key fobs, and that's always like kind of an important part. But really, this little Dremel style tool with the stainless steel brush and this screwdriver, other than the large Phillips used to get the whole thing out anyway, are the only tools you'll need. I'm gonna take these 6 screws out, and we'll go from there. Okay, I got my little screws out. All I'm doing is opening this kind of like a oyster shell. These are the pieces, and your culprit is right under there. What happens, the simple contacts get corrosion. My driver's door had it. These little black dots are what supposedly holds this little piece on. They had completely fallen apart on the driver. I'm actually gonna peel this off, and it probably will lose those dots because I wanna get on both sides of this metal contact, because it's not only corroded on this side, but on the back side of it. So I'm gonna pop it off, lose those dots, it's okay. They're actually supposed to center it, but if you go on careful, it's not gonna make a big difference anyway. So I'm gonna clean this up real quick. I'm gonna use this. Now I'm just lightly doing this. I'd be doing it with both hands if I didn't have to hold it down. I'm getting all the greens turned off. Whoa. Cut. All right, so this is why I really need a GoPro. So miraculously, 4 of these screws stayed, 2 went flying. 1 was on the wiper, I got it right there, and 1 was on the ground. But you know how little screws are. I mean, it's amazing. Kind of goes to show, sometimes if you do stop and just kind of calmly look, you can find things, and it doesn't ruin your day. You don't have to go search for a new screw. 5 out of 6 of these probably would have been okay. 4 out of 6 probably would have been okay, but it's just a good feeling to have them all. But anyway, I shouldn't be one-hand camera operating either. But anyway, so here's the cleanup version. Not perfect. I found out from the driver's door it doesn't have to be perfect. Believe it or not, this is after a good amount of buffing, but I think it's just got over 10 years worth of crud on it. This came out a lot better. This is the other side I did, the back side. A couple of these little dots that hold this on, these little dots here that hold it on, they're still there, but it's okay, because when you put it back together, if you just kind of balance it, it wants to stay in place. So just go slow and you'll be able to do it, no problem.